What up, YouTube watchers? It's Jay Bailey 3413. Um, haven't been in the video making game before, but as of lately, wanted to make this video, and main basis is the Boston Celtics this year. As a Celtics fan, these past couple years, um, you kind of um, you've been kind of um, disappointed with the way they've been playing. Last year in the finals they lost it, and it's hard to come to terms with the fact that KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen aren't getting any younger. That's the truth right there. Um, they're not, they're not getting any younger, and that's the bottom line. And I feel like this is the last year that they're actually going to make a run for it. I think the way they've been playing this year, and with the ample amount of injuries that they've had. Um, Perk going down last year in the finals with the torn ACL, MCL is just was you didn't really think about it at the time because of the finals, but it hit you hard once you finally realized. But I think Shaq has filled that role pretty good. He's a real low post presence. I mean, he's Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, you got four 20,000 plus scores on your team. I mean, what can you say? I mean, it looks good from here. But I mean, going back to the Perkins thing, he's coming back in February. That's what they're saying. Delonte West is coming back. I mean, the bench is going to be really strong. I'm curious to see what they do with the minutes with Perk, but still, I mean, Shaq and Perk down low. I mean, what can you do? You also got to remember Perk sets the tone kind of with the screens he sets. He sets really good screens, although he does get called for the moving picks more than anybody I've ever seen. But the numbers aren't there for Perk, but his defense is great, and the picks he sets are awesome. So I mean, when he gets back, I mean, you're gonna start to see it all unraveling. I mean, and with Delonte coming back, he's gonna be awesome coming off the bench with Nate Robinson and that whole group. You got to remember that we got one of the strongest benches in the league when we got those guys back. And as for the playoffs, people keep saying the Heat this, Heat that, LeBron James, King James. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, there's three All Stars on that team, but you put three All Stars on a team, three young All Stars with all those egos and shit. They're not gonna go anywhere in the playoffs. You know, I mean, I'll give them to the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna give them to the Eastern Conference Finals versus Celtics. Celtics in seven. Celtics move on to the finals against the Lakers again for a third series, and I think the Celtics are gonna take it this year. I really do. I mean, this is the last year I think that the Celtics are gonna be a main presence in this league, and after this, it's gonna be rebuilding. You got Rondo young, who's been playing at the top of his game. Um, Perk's still young. They drafted him out of high school. And then you just gotta look at the draft. I mean, you got Avery Bradley, who's quick, and he looks decent. They haven't been giving him minutes, and Gody's been playing all right off the bench. For the little minutes he's been getting. So I mean, you can start to see the rebuilding phase taking action. But as of this year, I think this is the year they're gonna take it. I think this is the last year that the big three, the original big three, not the Heat big three or whatever the fuck that is. I think this is the original Big Three takes their second championship, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good year in Boston. Um, the only team that scares me in the playoffs is the Bulls because the Bulls seem to play us really well. Derrick Rose is one of the best point guards in the league, if not the best. Um, and they got the addition of Carlos Boozer. He's a great player. Who else they got? They got Joakim Noah, who's hurt right now. I think he's got a broken wrist, but when he comes back, he's a good player. As much as I hate him, um, they got Brewer from Utah. They got Kyle Korver, who was an amazing 3-point shooter. Amazing. I mean, we saw him a lot in Philadelphia when he was over here, when we played Philadelphia a lot. And yeah, I think the Bulls just have. I mean, if the Celtics don't make the finals, the Bulls definitely will. The Heat won't. I don't think they're gonna do anything. Yeah, they got three All Stars, like I said, but they're not gonna make it. I don't care what anybody says. Heat, no. But yeah, I think Celtics finals against the Lakers one more time. Everybody, the big three back in it, but I think the big three are gonna take it this year for two against the Lakers. So all right, that was a Jay Bailey 34-13. I mean, if you guys, hopefully I can get some popularity in here, and you guys give me some ideas of what to talk about. So peace out.